What did I volunteer to prove?
That I'm dumb.
Yes.
200 kilometers. Five hours.
Do you even brush your teeth? Yeah.
Can we do something orally because I've been given anesthesia now? I'm feeling very bad.
I've been in the military for just 3 months and
Holy shit, you're elite special forces.
3 months here.
So you wanted to go to war, and you went to war for what reason? To buy an apartment?
Yes.
Our canned food?
Well, they were there, yeah, we ate them.
Did you put them there?
No.
Who allowed you to take them? You're a dumb animal that wanted to make money. And when you die, believe me, everyone will be better off. She doesn't love you. Because she hasn't replied at all. Well, why do I need this to understand it for myself?
I don't know.
Can you think?
Yes.
A lot?
Well, I think so, yes.
I think so, yes. Is this her number?
No.
Not hers. Not hers either. And this?
Yes.
They send a message here too.
Veronika, or I'll call here.
We'll talk on WhatsApp.
I'll call on WhatsApp. Just reply that you've read it, that's all. Your VPN is working.
Why the hell do I need this?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I want to understand. Today I recorded 3 people. Did you talk to them?
No.
The first one's a KA. The second is missing. Well, that's what they were told from the other side. The third, in short, is also missing. From the funny part to the second one, the stepfather said, "How come you're still alive? What do you think your status is? What's your name?"
Semyon.
Semyon. You're Russian, right?
Yes.
Why are you sitting like that?
It's just that a spinal curvature since birth.
Scoliosis?
Yes, scoliosis.
Why didn't you treat it?
Well, it can be treated.
It is treatable.
The stage is such that it can't be treated, the doctor said.
Wipe your nose, there's something there. It can't be treated. Okay. Introduce yourself to the broken Samsung camera.
This is confidential information. You don't need it. This is confidential information. You don't need it.
Born on September 9th, 1999.
Born in 1999. Let me know the time when you call. Say that you're giving an interview and you'll call during the interview.
I'm giving an interview. I'll call after the interview.
During the interview.
I'll call during the interview.
30 to 40 minutes.
30 to 40 minutes.
Set up the VPN. Ask if she has a VPN.
Well, I think she heard. She'll reply now.
Well, I don't know you Russians.
I think she understood.
Why are you laughing? Send it. So, Semyon, let's figure out who you are.
I've been taught this way since birth. Russian.
Russian?
Yes.
Let's call you narrow-minded then because you have no brains. Want me to prove it?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Prove it. Did you go to school?
Yes.
How did you do in school?
Up to 6th grade I got A's, then I dropped to C's.
And in 1st grade you were a straight A student, right?
Yeah, elementary school went well.
Do you know anyone, although I already know a lot of narrow-minded people who couldn't even study in 2nd grade in elementary school? Up to 6th grade they taught some complicated stuff. Were there many of you who were straight A students?
A lot. Almost the whole class.
Imagine that. Because they don't teach anything major there.
It's the basics.
The basics.
Yes.
Everyone gets the basics. And then what happened to you, Semyon?
I dropped to C's because School didn't go well. Other stuff.
So it turns out I don't need to prove anything?
It seems so.
And what was I supposed to prove? Well, what we talked about 2 minutes and 45 seconds ago. What did I volunteer to prove?
That I'm dumb.
Yes. If school didn't go well, what is that called?
I didn't have the drive. Didn't have the drive.
Didn't have the drive.
For knowledge.
Didn't have the drive for knowledge. So what do you know about your Russia? When was it made?
Well, it was back in Peter the first time, I think.
That's not what I asked you. The date your Russia was made.
No, I don't know.
What's the population?
I don't know either.
The population of your country, Semyon.
I don't know.
The original name of St. Petersburg?
I only know St. Petersburg.
What? Before? What was it before St. Petersburg? Semyon, you're disappointing me. I haven't even started proving anything yet.
I know that Peter the Great built it.
What's Peter the Great got to do with it? Semyon? Why are you talking? I'm embarrassed. What was your history teacher's name?
I don't remember either.
Semyon, have you completely lost your mind?
Galina Petrovna. I remembered.
Did you just randomly say a name in patronymic?
No, my first history teacher.
First history teacher? What was it again?
Galina Petrovna.
Galina Petrovna, reach out to Galina Petrovna. She'll be watching this video.
She won't be watching anymore.
Is she 200?
She was old, yes. Already 200. Yes.
Okay, what about the school principal?
Now it's Elena. Anatolievna.
Did she know you?
Yes.
Elena Anatolievna, pay attention to the history in your school because true native Russians narrow. Don't know history of the city of Petersburg. I want. So it doesn't sound from my words. Do you not care or are you interested?
Interested.
What do you think? What are the options?
Well, now I see Petrograd.
Uh-huh. Read it aloud, the subscribers are interested too.
St. Petersburg officially since 1703, except for the Soviet period.
Uh-huh. Before that,
Petrograd,
what period?
from 1914 to 1924.
And then?
Leningrad.
Do you have familiar words in your head?
Well, yes.
Uh-huh. So why couldn't you squeeze them out?
I said St. Petersburg was the first name.
Well, that's the current one.
It was the first one too, it turns out.
But you didn't know that. Or did you?
Well, I knew. Peter the Great named it that.
But you didn't say that.
I was unsure.
And about Leningrad?
I knew about Leningrad.
From where?
It's the school curriculum.
Uh-huh. And why didn't you say?
About the Soviet period.
What didn't you say?
Because it's not the first name.
I told you to name all the names it had.
I blanked out.
When someone blanks out, what does that make them?
Stupid.
You said it yourself. Let's continue. Proving?
No,
What?
I don't want to. You've already proven it.
I haven't even started proving anything yet. Do you drive a car?
Yeah,
Do you have a license?
yes.
Favorite test. We need something cool. To come up with an intro. And this can be like where there are answer options. Oh, exactly. And music like this. Dudon. Peterbad. Do you know such a city?
No,
Well, Peter. Bad because there are many. Non-Russians. Moscowbad. 2 cities. Let's imagine. Listen carefully. A task for 5th grade, probably. Write down who's connected. I wanted to say with medicine, well, including medicine. Moscow bad, Peter bad. Let's imagine there's a distance of 200 kilometers between them. 200 kilometers. Got it, right? I'll put on my FSB cap. You're in a car. Uh-huh. You're in a car?
Yes.
You're driving at 40 kilometers per hour. Attention, question. How many minutes do you need to drive from Moscow bad to Peterbad?
200 kilometers. Five hours.
And what did I ask you?
How many minutes do I need to travel? Oh, how much time do I need to travel?
No. What did I ask you?
The distance between the cities is 200 kilometers. I'm traveling at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. How much time do I need to travel?
Not minutes. How many minutes?
How many minutes? 300.
Why so long?
I'm calculating for a long time.
You're calculating for a long time. We forget the last test with math. Was math bad?
Well, on average, it was good.
Oh, excellent. 91 minus 58.
33.
Surprisingly. We have a mathematician here. It's extremely rare for guys like you to pass these tests. All right, what was your favorite subject in school? Other than shop, PE, music, and singing. Everything, crossed everything out, right?
Well, math.
What's up with your teeth?
Pulled it out before departure.
Let me see. Come on, smile with all your 33 teeth. Do you even brush your teeth? Yeah.
I do brush them, actually.
Why are they black? Huh?
There's hardly any toothpaste here.
Ah, you want to say they turned black in captivity?
No.
Something. What's wrong with your teeth, narrow one?
Over time, smoked, quit smoking, I don't know.
Did you pull the tooth out yourself?
No, I had the tooth pulled at the hospital. It was bad.
Why didn't you treat it?
They tried to treat it. It was deeply rotten.
Why didn't you get an implant?
It's expensive.
How much?
Well, they told me around 50,000.
Mm-hmm. That's why you walk around. Without teeth.
Yes.
Are you ashamed?
Yes.
Come on, everyone liked this video and wrote a comment so the video gets noticed. More people learned about the video and about Semyon the Toothless. It's shameful, right?
Yes.
Of course it's embarrassing. Liberator. Do you even know the population of my country?
No.
You've seen my country from the map. Semyon?
Well, basically the outlines, the cities.
Outlines.
Didn't study.
Is yours bigger than my country?
Judging by the map, yes.
A lot or little or how? How many times bigger?
Probably about 5 times.
About 5 times probably. So, is it going to be today?
If you're planning to shoot something today, I'm in the hospital, I have surgery soon. And I understand that. You still need to talk to me. Can we do something orally because I've been given anesthesia now? I'm feeling very bad. But if it's necessary, okay, I can do it anyway.
What kind of surgery?
I don't know. Something with the teeth, apparently. They gave anesthesia.
What is this?
Russia. This is Ukraine.
This is Russia. Correct. This is Ukraine. What's written there? Read aloud what's written.
To you.
Well,
Can I not?
you can swear.
You're screwed.
Uh-huh. This thing is 33 times bigger than us. What the hell? You can't do anything in 4 years. Semyon the Toothless.
Capture?
Well, did you capture it?
No.
Sucked off?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, what do you think? Your opinion. You. You're a soldier after all.
I've been in the military for just 3 months and
Holy shit, you're elite special forces.
3 months here.
Only 3 months and 3 months in captivity?
Yes.
So you've been in the military for 6 months already?
Yes.
Well, holy shit. What went wrong for you, Semyon?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. All right, let's go. That's good. What should I say? Do you have brothers or sisters?
Yes, 2 brothers.
Older and younger?
Both older and younger.
What does the older one do? How old is he?
The older one is 30. He works, has a job in a service for restoring injectors on trucks.
Mm-hmm. Got it. The younger ones?
Something in woodworking?
Something in woodworking.
Yes. Well, he studied, finished technical
Do
school.
you have sisters?
I don't have any sisters.
Got it. Father, mother?
Father.
Where's your mom?
She died 13 years ago.
What happened? What was the reason?
Stroke.
Mm-hmm. Father, what did she do for work that she had a stroke?
She worked as a regular sales consultant.
Got it. What does your father do?
He works as a gas station attendant.
Mm-hmm. Got it. That's good. Once more. How old are you?
26.
26. Wife, kids.
No kids. I have a wife.
When did you get married?
We've been together for 10 years. We were classmates in school. We signed the papers right before I left, but the wedding was supposed to be in September, so the application was already submitted.
Ah, so if something happened to you, she'd get the money.
No, we submitted the application before that. I signed the contract later and told her that I was leaving.
And what did she say?
Let's go get registered. Well, she couldn't do anything about it.
What did she say to you?
She was mad.
A lot?
Yes.
Come on, tell me what she said to you. You can use swear words, it's fine. Only the critic will complain.
Nothing much. She wanted to leave, break up,
Why?
because I signed the contract.
Did she say she'd leave if you became disabled?
No, she never said that.
So why did she decide to leave you?
Because I decided to leave her, to go off myself. I left to go to war.
What's the logic?
Well, it upset her a lot.
Yeah. You upset her a lot. That's good. Let's go. What about your education?
9 grades.
And you didn't study further?
I did study. Didn't finish technical school.
Did you have trouble with any subjects?
1.
Which one?
Biology.
What were you studying to become?
A welder.
Why the hell does a welder need biology?
I was asking the same question back then.
And you couldn't learn about pistils and stamens.
There were conflicts with the teacher.
He or she?
She.
What kind of conflicts did you have with her?
She had conflicts with the whole group, basically.
Did she expel everyone?
No,
Just you?
not just me, but I was the first.
And why you?
I was cheeky.
For example?
Well, I said I didn't need this subject. I was studying to be a welder. I needed more practice at that time.
And what did she say?
She turned out to be principal to.
She won.
Yes.
So you didn't pass the exam.
No, she gave me a failing grade for the first semester. Then I was failing the second semester too.
Did you attend her classes?
I just showed up now and then.
So she gave you that grade for a reason.
Yes,
And those who attended, they all passed.
yeah.
How many times were you in her classes over 6 months? 6 times.
Well, at least twice a month.
Uh-huh. Write down why a welder needs biology. I'm genuinely curious myself. I don't understand. All right. So you're a 9th grader, right?
Yes,
So I confirm the theory. Well, what's next? What year did you drop out of technical school?
2018.
2018? Did you do your mandatory service?
No,
Why?
I wasn't drafted.
You weren't drafted? Got it. All right. What have you been doing since 2018?
I worked
You worked. What did you do?
as a welder
The whole time? Until when?
up until I signed the contract.
What did you weld? Where did you weld? At which company?
There were no companies, just odd jobs with my welding equipment.
Like in a garage?
Yeah,
How much did you earn?
between 50 and 80. And for the last 2 years, I worked unofficially at a small company,
How much did you make there?
also between 50 and 80.
50 to 80. Okay. What's your wife's name?
Veronika.
How long have you been living with her?
We've been living together for about 5 years now.
5 years. And before that, you were just dating?
Yes,
Like since 2020?
yes,
What's her education?
she's studying now,
What is she studying for?
financial and legal studies.
And how many grades did she complete in school?
Also 9.
And where did she go?
She recently started studying finance and law.
What did she do after school?
She worked.
What did she do?
I can't really remember what she did before. She was working as a shift supervisor at the gas station.
And now she's going to study. Why?
To get an education,
So that she could do what afterwards?
to work in her field and earn more stable income.
Got it. When did you go to war?
The contract was signed on June 20th.
June 20th this year?
Yes,
Why?
for the money.
Did you have debts?
No, I wanted an apartment so we could have our own place. Her own.
Did you have loans?
No,
So you wanted to go to war, and you went to war for what reason? To buy an apartment?
yes,
How much was your payout?
it's about 1 million.
What did you do with the money?
It's all with my wife.
You sent it all to her?
Yes,
Where did you sign the contract?
Tomsk.
All right, let's go back to this story. How did you decide to go to war, and what did you think about it? What did you know? What didn't you know?
Basically, I didn't know anything about the war.
Did you have acquaintances who fought?
No,
And there were no 200s?
there was a casualty.
Who?
A childhood friend from the next street
When did he die?
last year.
Did they bury him heroically, right?
No, he left. A month later, he was killed.
He left, and a month later, the coffin arrived?
Yes,
Nice. Did you want the same for yourself?
no.
No. Well, Semyon, what's the logic here? It's one thing when prisoners tell me, no, we don't. Like, I don't have any acquaintances who are 200s. And you say my close childhood friend was killed in a month. What were you counting on?
I was hoping I'd be lucky. On luck.
What motivated you to sign the contract? How did it actually happen? Did you wake up and think, I'll go sign it, or what?
There are signs everywhere, these payouts. What? Then you constantly see on the internet that someone is making money. This propaganda is going on. I thought, I'll go too.
That's what they say on your internet. Make money. Last chances.
Well, not exactly like that.
So how was it? So, Semyon, you decided to make blood money off us. Is that how it is?
Well, it seems so.
Well, or was it something else? Well, I'm just adding 2 plus 2. There's Semyon who says, I want an apartment with my girl, but I can't save up for an apartment in the usual way. How much does an apartment cost in Tomsk?
In a new building, about 5 million.
And how did you plan to earn 5 million?
I wanted to earn at least for the down payment on a mortgage.
How much was needed?
1 million or 1,500,000.
Uh-huh. You decided to go kill us for 1 million. When and how did you tell her?
I signed the contract and told her when I got back from the military office.
What did you say to her?
I told her I signed the contract.
And how did she react?
She freaked out. She wanted to run away. At first, I grabbed her and held her. I somehow convinced her and talked to her.
What did she tell you?
Nothing. She fell into a stupor, into silence.
Uh-huh.
Basically, he didn't say anything else about it after that.
Did she freak out?
Yes.
She was literally running away. And you caught her and held her so she wouldn't run away.
Well, right at that moment when I told her, yes, but tears appeared in her eyes.
So how did you explain it to her? What did you tell her?
I didn't explain anything. I said everything would be fine, that I would definitely come back.
Uh-huh. So you lied.
Yes.
You're not even coming back. You know that. Well, where will you go after the exchange?
Again,
They didn't just give you $1 million for nothing.
of course,
For 1 million, you have to die.
they'll send you to the front again.
Exactly. All right. You signed the contract on the 20th. When did you leave?
I got on the train on the 25th
Got on the train. Where were you going?
to Omsk.
What was in Omsk?
In Omsk, I arrived at the unit, stayed there for about a week. Stayed even less, 5 days. On the 31st, they gathered us. By the 1st, I was already there. Yes, on the 31st, they dressed us. On the 1st, they brought us in. We flew here by plane.
July 1st.
Yes,
Uh-huh. Which unit did you join?
there was a month of training, and then I was sent to the 247th Regiment.
Uh-huh. There's such a thing. Got it. How many combat missions did you have?
Just once, they sent me out for the first time.
When was the first time you actually went to war? The date?
I was sent on a mission on August 24th.
And what were you doing before August?
About, well, over 3 weeks, mostly resting.
No, look, we arrived on July 1st. How long was the training?
A month.
Ah, got it. Until August 1st. Then rested for 3 weeks.
Yes,
What was your mission? Which direction was it?
Zaporizhia.
Zaporizhia direction. What was the assignment? What did you do?
There wasn't a main mission. We were told to reach, secure, and wait for further instructions via radio.
How many of you went?
They sent us out 2 at a time.
2 at a time. Well, 2 people, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Did you reach?
Yes.
Secured.
Yes.
What happened next?
We sat for 2 to 3 weeks.
Sat for 3 weeks. Food, water.
Food, water. We used what we brought with us, and we were lucky when we got there. It was a private house. So we sat in the basement. There was water and a cellar.
And what?
Well, canned food.
Our canned food?
Well, they were there. Yeah, we ate them.
Did you put them there?
No.
Who allowed you to take them?
No one.
Looter. Agree.
Partially, yes.
Why partially?
Because at first I only ate my own, what I brought.
Well, that doesn't count. Next.
Then, when my own ran out, I ate what was there. Then that ran out too.
So what does partially mean? Are you a looter or a partial looter?
Well, I didn't go looting around neighboring houses.
In this house where you were sitting, did you eat someone else's food?
Yes,
When a soldier takes someone else's without permission, what's that called? From a civilian.
looting.
What am I saying wrong in this scheme? Partial looter? You're a full-fledged looter. Well, what happened next?
We sat for 3 weeks. After that, water was already running out. Food ran out. We asked via radio for food and a charger for the radios to be delivered to us. They dropped us 1 power bank and 3 Snickers bars
Uh-huh.
by drone. That's it. The next day, the other guy who was with me went out in the morning to find something to eat. I stayed there. Then by noon, they came for me and I was captured on September 15th.
Who captured you?
I don't know the unit. I wasn't interested.
How did it happen?
I hear voices.
How many of you are there? 2?
2. I was alone at that moment.
Where did your accomplice go?
He went out in the morning to find food and never came back.
What happened to him?
Later, when I was captured, we heard on the radio. He heard when I was being captured.
Uh-huh. You were lying down.
He was somewhere nearby.
Why didn't he help you?
I don't know.
So you're sitting there, what's happening?
I hear voices, several voices speaking in Russian. I think it's someone from our side. They go out towards me. I definitely saw 2. They pointed weapons at me, heard 2 more behind me, and then in Ukrainian telling me to surrender.
Was it the RDK that captured you?
I don't know.
You don't know. I see. You were captured on September 15th.
Yes.
Uh-huh. I wrote, unfortunately, nothing is loading for me. Even with VPN. Everything is completely banned here. Your country, Semyon, right?
When I left, the internet was also working poorly.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, Semyon. I see. Let's try calling a regular number. They're probably doing surgery on her, that's why she's not answering.
Possibly.
Well, most likely. That's why... Well, it makes sense.
Hello? The subscriber you are calling is not answering right now? Maybe his phone is on silent mode or he can't pick up.
She can't pick up. Here, record a voice message saying you're captured so they can change your status. Find out what your status is there. Record the message. We won't just sit and wait.
I am captured. Did you find out my status at the military office? And if my status is bad, change it to prisoner of war.
Well, say something else about how you're doing in captivity. When are the tortures?
There are no tortures.
Then say that. When are the tortures?
No tortures. I'm fine. They treat me well.
Uh-huh. What will happen to you after the exchange?
They'll send me back to the front after the exchange.
Well, that's it. So, Semyon, do you know why you're stupid? Not because you take long to add things up or didn't study biology. Because you went to war.
I agree.
Because you wanted easy money. You're a dumb animal that wanted to make money. And when you die, believe me, everyone will be better off. Because people like you shouldn't live, Semyon. Did you use drugs?
No.
Did you smoke weed?
No.
Traditionally, our prisoners of war turn into a broken Samsung. Should you go to war or not?
You shouldn't go to war.
Why? Maybe you'll tell us?
It's not our war.
Not yours? And what is your war?
Not at all. None. It's a politician's war.
Politicians. Which ones?
Putin and the likes.
Which ones? List the politicians.
I don't know anyone besides Putin. Mostly.
Well, whose? Well, you say politicians. Which ones?
Putin, Peskov.
And what do they want?
It's their war. They want this war.
Uh-huh. And you don't want it? Semyon?
No.
How not? You went to war because you were given a chance. They gave you $1 million bill.
I went for the money.
You went for the money. Should we even care that you, damn it, went to kill us for money? You saw the map, finally saw the truth.
I saw it.
Semyon, your sub-country is 33 times bigger. So, Semyon, nothing's working out for you. Why isn't anything working out for you?
I don't know.
Well, what do you think? You were a witness. You're a soldier, you fought.
Well, your weapons are newer, everything's newer. Ours are older. When they sent me a rifle, they gave me a rusty one.
A rusty rifle?
Yes,
Why didn't you clean it up?
I cleaned it while I was on my way. It rusted again.
Who will win? What will happen?
I don't know.
What do you think? It's not her. What do you think?
Honestly, I can't say who will win.
You can't say.
I just hope for peace, that we reach it sooner. That they'll come to an agreement.
What should they agree on? You heard what Putin said? We'll fight to the bitter end, to the last. Until we destroy this entire Kiev regime. And Semyon doesn't care. He doesn't even know what Donbass is. What is Donbass? How is this abbreviation deciphered?
Donetsk People's Republic. I only know DPR, not Donbass.
There's no such thing as DPR. And Donbass stands for Donetsk Basin. You've heard the word, but you don't know what it means. Just another person from a small nation who doesn't know a thing about his own people. Right?
Yes.
The population doesn't know the name of the second capital. They calculate it somehow, more or less awkwardly, but they calculate. You can count that. Went to war just for the money. Right?
Yes.
My program is working. I'll get money for information that enables killing.